So the scene was set. 2 weeks later, the moment of truth arrived, and Rangers proved that they were up to the task. The Italians had asked for passionate support from their fans, but they were more than matched by the 5,000 True Blues who'd made their way to Parma to cheer the team on. Their support was an inspiration as the players took to the field in their quest for European glory.
It's very important for the team to get the support, and the supporters are doing it at home but now away as well, so that's very important.
Ranger fans are always, I think, one of the best fans in the world for me. But the Parma fans also were a good crowd. They tried to help their team.
Straight away into the action with Lassisi, one of the 4 changes from the first game. Now in danger already. Now you see Ortega went down there, but I think he stumbled, to be fair to him. I don't think there was any attempt there to kid anybody. Was there? He joined the club from Lazio, having played in the UEFA Cup final for them. So Ortega spins again, refinds Fuser. Lovely interplay between the two of them. Fuser in a dangerous position here. They've got to cut this one out. There might still be a chance, and it's over the top of that crossbar, and that's the first clear opening of the night, and it came in there to Vanoli, and he's put it over, but that is a warning.
A warning. Brilliant play by Ortega down the side and Fuser, and it landed on Vanoli's wrong foot. His less good foot, his right foot, and over the top. Great ball across the face of the goal there. In comes Vanoli, onto his right foot and over the top.
Well, those Rangers fans are making a lot of noise, as they have been doing in the town today. So far so good for them, but here is Fuser. There's always a danger when this man is in possession, menacing. The ball comes back off Craig Moore. Bogosian tries to get in a shot there, booted up in the air by Adamchuk, but it's straight up in the air, headed away again by Amoruso, and this will be a free kick in an even more dangerous position to the previous free kicks, and there's a yellow card for Rod Wallace.
Yeah, I think Rod Wallace a bit unfortunate there. He went, I thought, firmly for the ball with a much more powerful guy, Dino Baggio, and Dino Baggio went down, rolling around, and it's a free kick. Here we see Wallace facing up to the free kick.
Well, there is clear peril here for the Rangers goal from this sort of position. Ortega is one over there. Dino Baggio looks to be involved in this as well. Vanoli perhaps. And every Rangers player is back behind the ball.
Looks like Ortega are going to curl it over the wall, or Dino Baggio have a strike.
So Ariel Ortega, who was one of the Argentinian World Cup heroes. And it will be Ortega. It is dangerous, and a super save from Charbonnier. At full stretch, gets his fingertips to the ball, keeps it out, and does exactly what a goalkeeper has to do.
Absolutely, he's not happy with the wall there. He felt like what some player on the wall turned side on and allowed it through, but it was an excellent save.
There are 6 Parma players in the penalty area for this corner from Fuser, and although Parma had made a connection there, maybe Bogosian, Charbonnier not troubled. That was the first real save that we've seen this evening. It's well won back, and they will build again with Bogosian, and this is danger down that left-hand touchline now. The formidable figure of Thuram powering on, the cross ball in! Over the top it goes. They've had 2 chances, they've not been able to take either of them, but that was a sweeping move, and for the first time Di Vaio got in at the back post, and it looked as though there might be something on for him.
Yes, it looked a great ball from Thuram, who's been breaking from the back regularly, and in it comes, and it's a wonderful save from the free kick. He actually went with his right hand when you would have thought his left hand was more appropriate, but wonderful goalkeeping, superb play by Charbonnier, and that's why he's been selected for Rangers tonight.
Something else that just happened, the first mention, I think, for Claudio Reyna tonight. I've hardly seen him, he's just had a touch of the ball now, but they've managed to keep it away from the man who's been in top form.
Yeah, because Dino Baggio's in form tonight. He certainly wasn't at Ibrox, he was substituted, but Dino Baggio has started very impressively indeed.
Now then, Craig Moore concedes another free kick, won by Ortega. He's winning just about every free kick that's going, isn't he?
Yeah, he's quite adept at going down when required.
quickly taken. Fouzer to Ortega. These are the two posing all the problems. Brilliant ball back in. And well spotted Charbonnier again.
Good goalkeeping, yes.
Fouzer's a quality player.
Yeah, Fouzer, as I say, didn't get a start in the first leg, but he's a key player in this one.
Vidmar for Van Bronckhorst. It's Bogosian who comes back, takes the ball away from Van Bronckhorst. And Parma can start again. But their supporters are quite patient at the moment. They sense that Rangers are going to take some breaking down tonight, I fancy. Now Crespo, the Argentinian, a good ball inside the area. The covering defender is there. He did well to get a shot in there, actually, which went through Parini's legs, but it didn't fool Charbonnier.
No, De Vaio did well, but he couldn't possibly have hoped to score from that position, turning in the ball with Parini between him and the goal, and the goalkeeper in good position.
Bogosian. Oh, yes. That was well done by Van Bronckhorst. Mols. Again, it's the Dutchman. The two Dutchmen combining well. So the Parma system really is working a treat, and they are restricting Rangers. Now there is a big problem. This is Ortega. Crespo's already in the middle. Ortega down. Now I'm feeling this might be a booking, especially the way theatrically Ortega is rolling over and over and over. Parma's free kick. They had a few of those.
Yeah, Fouzer goes over there and takes him. He takes him very, very dangerously.
Swung in, and this is a danger. And Charbonnier got his fingertips to it again with two men, including Ortega, advancing on him. I think Dino Baggio was coming in as well, and Charbonnier kept his concentration well.
Yeah, excellent goalkeeping. I watched them in the warm-up with Alan Hodgkinson, the goalkeeping coach. He looked very good, and he's confirmed that in the first half so far.
It's all Parma, it's got to be said. Fouzer always aims it around about the penalty spot, but that's going to go over and out. Will be another corner. Well, they're winning it on corners by miles, but that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but corners don't count when it comes to the final result, and so far Rangers are doing well. They're keeping a clean sheet, which is all they need to do tonight.
Very much so. The onus is on Parma. They have to score. They have to score twice. Another Fouzer corner. Short this time, a variation. Oh, well spotted. To release Van Bronckhorst. So Claudio Reyna did well in defence there, the American, who used to play in Germany at Wolfsburg.
Yeah, Johnny was a very good player in the German Bundesliga, and that's an excellent save again. Right hand coming across and pushing it for a corner. Ortega
with that wriggling style of his. Doesn't get through. Well spotted, well picked out. Now Rod Wallace, they need some breaks from him, just to give them a bit of breathing space, and he's done well there because he's got the free kick out of Lassisi, and that's all you can ask a front runner to do.
Yeah, Wallace has done well when he's got rare moments of possession, and that was undoubtedly a free kick yet again. As I said earlier, there's no hesitation in halting the Rangers players by impeding them.
Craig Moore, the man from Melbourne, and again Ferguson. That's Barry Ferguson, of course. Ian Ferguson, one of those on the Rangers bench tonight. And Dick Advocaat has several options. We've just seen Colin Hendry and Neil McCann. He's also got George Alberts, Gabriel Amato and Jonathan Johansson. Not bad subs to have at all. Fouzer, and he'll be forward again. Fouzer, well cut out. Van Bronckhorst hammered it against his own man Wallace, but Rangers get away with that. And a very good first half, Craig, for Glasgow Rangers.
Yeah, it's very good first half. I think the goalkeeper Charbonnier has been magnificent. Two outstanding saves. Good decision to select him because he's confirmed his worth in goal, and I think but for Charbonnier they might have been behind, but an excellent first half from Rangers.
So far, so good for Glasgow Rangers and the travelling army here. There are no substitutions for the second half on either side. Shot there of Michael Mols just towards half-time. Rangers did start to create a little bit more inside the Parma half. There's the Swedish referee, Carl-Erik Nielsen. Dick Advocaat, the substitutes, all sweating on the next 45 minutes, which is so crucial, not just for Glasgow Rangers, but for Scottish football as a whole. Now Sergio Porrini, who was born just up the road in Milan. such an international game these days.
Yeah, Perini's done very well on Di Vaio, and more importantly, I think that Amoruso has done a great job marking Crespo. And Craig Moore has been spare at the back there. It's been excellent defending from Rangers.
Reina sweeping forward. And this time it's Rangers who have a free kick on the edge of the Parma penalty area. So let's see what they've been doing in training.
Well, Amoruso can thunder the ball, and Van Bronckhorst can spin it, so can Reina. So we'll see. They'll have a look at the defensive wall and decide whether it's going to be driven by Amoruso or a shot from Reina or Van Bronckhorst.
It's nice to have all those options.
Well, my experience of watching Italian football indicates that the Parma wall is usually very solid. It jumps in a synchronised fashion, and it's well organised.
So it looks like Van Bronckhorst to hit it. It does, takes a massive deflection, and I reckon that's Rangers' first corner of the evening compared to the 7 that Parma had in the first half. All from the same side.
Yeah, but good defending by Torrisi there. He was quick to block the corner, the free kick rather, resulting in the corner.
To be an in-swinger from Van Bronckhorst. And it's well laid across, and there might be something at the back post. Oh, I think Perini had got across there. Well, Dick Advocaat, who was the first foreign coach at Glasgow Rangers, replaced Walter Smith, of course. Walter moving on to Everton. He's got a birthday coming up next month, 52. You can age very quickly in this job, but Dick looks a sprightly 51 at the moment. That's good play to release Reina. Wallace is in the middle. He's only a little fellow. He's got the header in, and that is the first proper save that Buffon has been called upon to make.
Yeah, that was a brilliant save. It was a great ball from Reina. Caused Malasani no end of worry there. This is a terrific cross. And a brilliant header by Rod Wallace against the balance of the goalkeeper. Terrific save from the Italian number 1.
27 goals last season, Rod Wallace. I think he would admit his career was stagnating a little at Leeds United in the last year or two there at Ellen Road, but he's certainly resurrected it with Rangers. That's a very deep one, but Amoruso will head back across. Out of play, goal kick. But Rod Wallace has really rejuvenated his career by moving to north to Scotland.
Yes, he has, and there's the cross. It's a terrific one, and Rod Wallace gets his neck into that, and he really powers the header down at the goalkeeper's left. A fine save, and just as well for Parma, or that I'm sure would have finished the tie.
Reina, who's been a growing influence on this game. A lot of it in defence. Just in your picture there, you can see Neil McCann stripped for action on the touchline. We think it'll be Rod Wallace who goes off, but again, Reina's done well, and he's up around the edge of that area. Claudio Reina's got a spare man out on his left. Could there be something here? The shot is driven in and off the inside of the upright. How unfortunate can you be? Tony Vidmar, and that could be so crucial.
Terrific play, supporting play by Vidmar, and a great shot off the junction of the bar and the post. That was tremendous play from Rangers.
And from Reina, and he's broken up another move to give Wallace the ball onto Moles. Well, that would have finished the tie, I fancy. I think they would have been demoralised.
Absolutely, they look a bit demoralised at the moment, and that would just have confirmed it.
Vidmar's up in space down the left again, but this time it is broken up, and this could be a really crucial phase of the game. They have to come at them here. Parma, Fuser has got past his man. He'll cut the ball back in there, and it's well covered again at the back of that Rangers defence. That was a certainly dangerous moment, and Ferguson was back there as he seems to have been all night when he's had to be.
Yeah, Vidmar got lost. He went on an attacking run again, and he was 50 yards from Fuser there. But who was in position? None other than Barry Ferguson again.
Rangers are still trying to make that substitution I alluded to a moment ago, with Wallace needing to come off and McCann desperate to come on.
Yeah, Wallace is limping and McCann's coming on for Wallace, which I don't think will weaken Rangers at all. In fact, McCann has terrific pace and will stretch this Parma defence.
There goes Vanoli, and Adamchuk, who's had an excellent game for me, concedes the corner, and that will enable the substitution to be made as we look again here at the moment where Vidmar came close to winning the match. They really need a break soon, do Parma. Fuser is the one once more. It's just going to, it's going to be a free kick. The ball was eluding Ortega, but the Swedish referee, Karl-Erik Nielsen, He prowls that touchline again, Malasani. He's quite a good friend of yours, I think, isn't he?
Yes, he is. I had a pleasant course with him last month in Barcelona, where I was privileged to listen to him and to have an evening in his company.
Absolutely vital Rangers don't concede anything now. They've done so well for so long. And they're inviting the shot, and Charbonnier fumbles it into the net, and they've got that goal, and Parma are right back in the tie here. It was a thumping drive from Valem, and the goalkeeper Charbonnier got down to it, but only succeeds in touching the ball in off the inside of the upright.
At last, the blue line had been breached, and there was still more than 20 minutes to go. Memories of the previous season flooded back as the home team upped the tempo in search of an equaliser.
Again, with the pressure, also with the fans from Parma behind them in the last 20 minutes, it was very difficult. And that they need some luck, and at the end we had some luck, but again, you need that. But if you have seen the two legs, I think we deserve to go through, and we are very pleased with that.
In the first half, the Parma played much better than us. I think in the second half we start better, and just until the game, the goals of Parma, I think they were almost nothing on the pitch. We missed a couple of chances, and we were better sides at that moment. Of course, because they were really tired. So after the goal, they started to play again, and they almost believed in the miracle, but we were strong enough.
They look to be going to change it here. It looks as though Dino Baggio,
Probably on the grounds that lightning surely can't strike twice. So, Valem is involved.
Valem could do it again.
It's in, it's over, and it's wide. It's away, only to Thuram now. Lilian Thuram. Ortega, he may have a go at goal here. It's into the midriff of the goalkeeper, Lionel Charbonnier, and maybe it is going to be his night after all.
Yeah, I think it will be his night. He can clear this into a corner, and Rangers out. They won't come out from that very deep defensive position for the last 1 minute of the match.
30 seconds, in fact, Craig. And I'm sure you're delighted to have been here to witness this Rangers triumph, if indeed it is to be a triumph.
Yeah, and I would hope that Celtic, Kilmarnock, St Johnstone do the same, and Scotland will be well represented.
They are through. It's Glasgow Rangers into the European Champions League, beaten on the night by a single goal scored by the Belgian Johan Valem, but they knock out the UEFA Cup holders Parma on an aggregate score of 2 goals to 1, and it's a glory night for Scotland, a glory night for Dick Advocaat, a glory night for Glasgow Rangers.